Hi, I'm Charles Read, President of GetPayroll. I want to talk to you today about payroll payment fraud and errors. Would you believe in our technological advanced society there are companies that still write payroll checks? Nothing inherently wrong with this, but it does come with its own hurdles. Anybody with a personal computer and a laser printer can create forged checks. They can copy a signature and imprint it on a fraudulent check. Check fraud is one of the largest white-collar crime industries in the country today. However, there are ways for you to stop payroll check fraud. The first way is to have a positive pay system in place. This is where you give your bank the information on the payroll checks you issue. You send a file every day you have payroll to your bank detailing the payroll checks that were issued that day for your employees. Then, whenever a check is either presented to be cashed or is deposited and presented to your bank, the bank runs the information against the positive pay file. They can check the date, the amount, the payee, and if it's ever cleared before. If it does not match the file as a good item, the bank notifies the issuer of the check, you, of the discrepancy. If you don't respond to the bank in the requisite time, they will take whatever action you've designated as a default response to either clear the check or return the check. We recommend a default of return the check. The second best way to prevent check fraud is not to have checks. We encourage direct deposit whenever possible. Direct deposit goes from your bank through the ACH, Automated Clearinghouse system, to your employee's financial institution. It's very secure and has lots of advantages. One big advantage is there's no physical check or check image for a fraud artist to copy. Your bank must guarantee good funds on outbound direct deposit, so you will not have any float on the direct deposits. The bank will charge your account no later and maybe earlier than payday. You should know, though, if you make a mistake on an employee's direct deposit and overpay them, you have the right to take the excess amount back out of their account. Your employees often don't know that by granting you the power to deposit money in their account, they are also granting you the power to take money out of their account. Now, for those who are unbanked, we recommend debit cards. Debit cards work just like direct deposit, except the employee's bank account is effectively on the card. A well-designed program does not have to cost the employee or the employer any money, as long as they all understand the limits. Now, there's been some bad publicity on payroll debit cards, but that has to do with either poorly designed or poorly understood systems, or because of employers who want to make additional money off the card system and their employees. Another fraud you should be aware of is when an employee will say they did not get their direct deposit for one reason or another, such as closing a bank account. Now, the company feels the need to get the employee paid, and in some states, the state regulators may be heavily on the employee's side. The problem is that it takes several days for a direct deposit to a closed account to work its way back to your bank. If you have a Friday payroll, it may well be next Thursday before your bank knows that a direct deposit has been returned and deposited back to your account. Then the bank has to tell you, or you have to be checking the account every day. if you issue a replacement check on Monday or Tuesday, based on what the employee says, you may be in for a surprise if the direct deposit is not returned to you. We suggest to our clients that they don't issue a check for a failed direct deposit until the direct deposit is back in their bank account. Now, if you'd like to learn more information about how to avoid payroll payment fraud and errors, check out our website at www.getpayroll.com or my new book, The Payroll Book, a guide for small businesses and startups, available at thepayrollbook.com, Amazon, or wherever fine books are sold. Thanks for listening.